So you might notice that I always film my videos just like this, sitting right here in front of my computer talking directly to you. No crazy drone intros, no overproduced Hollywood editing, and there's a very simple and straightforward reason to why I do this by design. And it's because in today's real estate world, anyone can hire a production company. They will write the script, fly the drones, compile the footage, and hand over a shiny marketing package. All you have to do is pay for it. That isn't real skill in a real estate professional. The real skill happens behind the scenes, in the underlying components of the transaction that you don't see. And it's because it's our job to handle the intricacies so you don't have to stress. True skill comes into play after the contract is written. The negotiations, the disclosures, the inspections, the appraisals, and the hyper-local market analysis required to drive a deal home. Right now, we're in an incredibly price-sensitive market, and the hard data proves it. The national median listing price just dropped 2.4% year over year. That's the steepest annual listing price decline we've seen since 2017, 9 years ago. At the same time, pending home sales actually ticked up 2.7% year over year. This tells us that buyers are absolutely still out there and active, but they are hyper-focused on exact value. Let's clarify exactly what this means. It does not mean that the market is crashing. It does not mean that you can walk onto the open MLS here in Boca Raton, Delray Beach, Boynton Beach, or Parkland and steal a property for pennies on the dollar. If you're looking for deep discount investments, you're looking at courthouse auctions, foreclosures, short sales, all of which carry a massive shroud of uncertainty and a completely different process. The vast majority of buyers are shopping on the open market, and on the open market, it's classic supply and demand. Right now, demand is highly relative and sensitive to price because there is enough general inventory out there that buyers, even if it's not true, are currently of the mindset that if they miss a house today, they can find another one next week. To reach equilibrium pricing in economics, that point of diminishing returns for a seller, prices have to be accurate. Sellers who refuse to accept this reality are hitting a massive wall right now. In fact, the latest data shows that 5.8% of all listings were pulled off the market completely by frustrated owners who couldn't get their unrealistic price expectations met. That matches the highest delisting rate that we've seen since the 2020 pandemic lockdowns, which is pretty extreme if you think about it. The reality here in Boca Raton, Delray Beach, and the immediate surrounding area is that we don't have a large supply of great properties. What we have here is a large supply of just okay properties listed at prices that buyers don't see as fair. Realistically, those subpar homes should be priced lower, which is exactly why you see them sitting on the MLS for a long time and taking pretty decent price cuts before either selling or giving up and delisting. However, when a property hits the market in good condition, in a prime location, and it's priced right, it flies. It does not last. Opportunities are absolutely out there, but they depend entirely on the specific street and neighborhood. That's why you need a tenured agent who's well-versed in both the buying and selling sides of the transaction and knows the true ins and outs of the actual numbers. If you want a real unfiltered look at the South Florida market data for your next move, drop a comment or send me a message below and let's talk. And please remember to hit that subscribe button. I'm Gutmann, and I look forward to seeing you around town.